Hi, I'm Victoria, and today we're talking about vaccines, and will there ever be a vaccine for COVID-19? In order to talk about vaccines, first we have to talk about bacteria and viruses. Bacteria can be found on surfaces, unlike viruses. Bacteria can be found in the water and even in the air. Viruses are microorganisms that live in other organisms. They have to have a host in order to reproduce. Viruses typically are composed of DNA encapsulated by a protein capsule with glycoproteins or other means to inject a cell with its DNA. The virus uses the host cells to replicate itself or make them burst, thus killing them. Why are vaccines important? Edward Jenner is credited to have made the first modern vaccine in 1796. Edward discovered that dairy-made to have cowpox were later immune to the more deadly smallpox. Because of vaccines, we've almost or completely eradicated diseases like smallpox, polio, measles, and others. Vaccines only work when everybody takes them. The vulnerable population rely on our compliance so they don't contract deadly diseases. In recent years, measles has returned due to the anti-vaccination movement. Live attenuated vaccines are vaccines made with weaker or asymptomatic versions of the virus, which are very effective but can't be given to people with compromised immune systems. Measles, mumps, and etc. are a few examples of this vaccine. Inactive vaccines use dead pathogens that have been killed by heat or chemicals. These can be used on people with poor immune systems but don't offer long-lasting immunity. This is because it doesn't simulate a real attack on your body like live attenuated vaccines. This can be supplemented with booster shots or several more doses of the vaccine. Examples of this are polio and hepatitis A. Subunit vaccines use particular proteins or carbohydrates from the pathogen that will trigger an immune response. Examples of these are hepatitis B or influenza. It can take years to make vaccines. There are 3 phases in developing vaccines: safety, effectiveness, and expansion for testing. An independent company, Moderna, developed the mRNA vaccine. They sped up the process by using the spike protein instead of the modified virus. This cleared them for phase 2, bypassing animal testing. The CEO claims phase 3 testing will begin in July. The virus is a spherical protein capsule covered in spike protein antigens. Inside holds a strip of ribonucleic acid. The mRNA vaccine has code for the spike protein antigens. The strand is replicated and then injected into the person as the vaccine. These strands travel throughout the body and will instruct a few immune cells to make copies of that part of the virus. This makes the body believe it is under attack and thus will attack the cells like the real virus, allowing the T and B cells to remember that protein when the real virus comes. We are likely to have a vaccine by 2021. Don't forget to thank our scientists and our healthcare workers for the jobs that they do. Thank you.